Rabbi Shergill, thank you for coming today. What are your thoughts on, the fact that this has happened over the last few days, this horrifying release of these men? You wrote a song for Bilkis. What do you feel today about this?
I feel I was a sort of an idealist back then, and now I guess I'm just a little more jaded. As I look back on my own lifetime, we've seen Bhagalpur, we've seen 84, and there were a lot of other small incidents in the middle, small compared to these big ones. And then we had Gujarat. So I noticed that the society doesn't really care about justice, and the less it cares about justice, the more it paves the way of repetition of the same events. So looking at this right now, it feels like we have lost the conviction, the moral conviction to really fight it. We've just given up as a society. And when you look at what happened in 84, for instance, when you go to Tilak Vihar, I don't know how many people have gone to Tilak Vihar. Even I've gone there only a few times. We just don't care what happens as long as they are out of sight, out of mind. And it keeps on repeating itself. I feel more cynical than before. I feel jaded.
It's pretty strong words coming from you to say that you feel cynical and jaded. And I remember that I think it's been more than 10 years, maybe more close to 15 years since you actually wrote this song for Bilkis. And in fact, you wrote a bunch of songs for others as well. I remember Satyendra Dubey as well, Bilkis. What was it about Bilkis's story that made you want to pen this song for her at that time? Just take us through that.
Bilkis was, a collective wound on our conscience. So were the other people. And I was in Bombay, and I remember, I think on that show that we did for NDTV, they even called Navleen Kumar's son. And later after the show, I asked him, so what do you feel about, are you proud to be her son? And he said, no, I don't. He said, I'm proud that I'm her son, but I wish she hadn't done that. I wish she hadn't fought that battle. I don't think the fight that she fought has in any way been taken up by anyone. I don't think what happened to Bilkis Bano shook us up enough to somehow girdle up as a society and say, this won't happen ever again. And it keeps on repeating. The bestest and the most brilliant of our society were mentioned in those songs, because I looked up at their stories, I researched them, and I couldn't believe that something would happen to these people and it would cause this little a ripple in all of us. Bilkis was, I don't want to talk about the specifics of the case, because just even the thought that she might ever have to relive all of that, even through my recounting, is
absolutely.